today I'm finding myself to be in a very contemplative mood. Today marks 10 weeks on Mounjaro for me, and it has me thinking about just how much life gets lived in such a short amount of time. In the last 10 weeks, my wife has had strep 2 different times, which has been, just hard for her, being sick. And she has our kids at home with homeschooling, and, you just don't get a break even when you're sick. It's been a lot for her. She's gone through a change in her rheumatoid arthritis medicine, although we've got some of the old stuff that we can get through before we start that. But, all the frustrations that go with the insurance battles. We've had Thanksgiving, we've had Christmas, we've had family in town. Just a lot of life gets lived in a 10-week period. And as I think about where my journey has come so far with the Mounjaro, we can talk about those stats that people like to give in these update videos, and, people like to hear them. So I'll tell you, I've lost 23 pounds, 2.3 pounds a week, which I'm just absolutely thrilled by. My blood sugars have been completely controlled and regulated, and I've just gotten some of my life back. And that's been an exciting thing for me. Even in the middle of a lot of craziness with life, where, the external things kind of going on could be, a little bit frustrating, I find myself just extremely grateful and hopeful because of what Mounjaro has given back to me. It's given me back control, both from a weight control standpoint and a diabetic standpoint. And when I think about the last 10 weeks, I think about every fad diet that I've ever been on. And I think about the fact that out of the last almost 20 years of my life, I have spent at least 8 to 10 weeks during a given year furiously trying to lose weight. And I think about the last 10 weeks, I am right now at my lowest weight that I've been in 5 years. And the gift of Mounjaro isn't just the weight loss and the control that it's given back to me. It's that I've been able to do it without obsessing about the process. Can you relate to that? If you've been on a weight loss journey, can you relate to this maybe? Every time I try to lose weight, I become hyper-focused about the process. I become hyper-focused about what food is going in, what food is not going in, my steps, my exercise routine, my fill in the blank. And I feel like I have to scratch and claw through that process. And at the end of the day, it's not even successful. It might be mildly successful for a couple of weeks, but then I'll do something like pull up into where I'm at now. You see the drive-through behind me. And I'll have a weak moment. And there's been like a rewiring of my brain as it comes to weight loss and dieting. And I think that one of the things that Mounjaro is doing for me is rewiring the things that have gotten just twisted up. You see, I would end up in a drive-through and I would eat more than I should. I'd eat foods that I shouldn't be eating on whatever program I was on. And I would spiral from that. It would just set me off on a course of continual bad decisions. One of the gifts about Mounjaro, I promise I'll be getting to a point here. It's just a contemplative video. So I apologize if you're not into those. I've got plenty of informative videos on my channel that you can check out. This is just one of those journey updates and one of those Dave talking updates. But one of the biggest gifts of Mounjaro for me is that I've been through this drive-through 3 or 4 times in the last 10 weeks. And I've eaten what I wanted to eat when I went through the drive-thru, and then I didn't think about it again. And at the end of the week, I still lost weight. There was no shame, there was no guilt in eating the food that I wanted to eat. Mounjaro allowed me to eat a reasonable, normal portion and not feel like I was irreversibly doing something terrible. It's just been a huge gift for me, and I feel like it's allowing me to look at food and the way that I treat it, not as a reward, not as, and to look at a diet, not as punishment. I really think that's what's being rewired in my brain, because the Mounjaro has fixed whatever was biologically broken inside of me. I feel like for the first time in my adult life, I eat normal people portions, and I feel normal people full from those normal people portions. I feel like I can make a conscientious effort to put good nutrition in my body, and I feel like the days that I want a cheeseburger, I can have a cheeseburger. It's just a huge gift. And I know that this won't resonate with everybody that watches these videos. And I know that there'll be probably some judgment on the part of people. That's fine. I just am chronicling my journey here, and 10 weeks in, 23 pounds down, blood sugars controlled. I've regained a part of my life that I was missing because of this medicine. So as I think back on the last 10 weeks, I'm certainly proud of my progress. I'm certainly proud of the mental work that I've been doing on this journey. And I think most of all, what I'm proud of is the fact that I've been able to do this all with you. Kind of an open book. We've learned a lot together. I've shared a lot of what I've learned with you, and you've reciprocated back to me and given me information that you've all learned and experiences about your journey. Some of the biggest influences on me throughout this journey have been BJ Davis, who has a channel by way of his Discord that he invited me to. And in that Discord, special shout out to Michelle Hess, Chronic Bariatric Girly on Instagram. She's shared so much information that's been so helpful to me, and she's also been gracious to come on the channel and share some of her information with all of you as well. Some of the followers there who have kind of been with me from the Jump Street, I think of Abby, I think of Melissa, I think of also Ken Lee and Ken's Fat Guy No More channel on YouTube. Ken started with a lot of weight to lose, and he's losing a lot of weight. And I think Ken's general disposition towards life and his attitude towards his less than ideal situation with the Mounjaro specifically, and just making it work for him. Ken's a huge inspiration to all of us. It's just been a pleasure to share this journey with you, and I hope that you'll continue as I continue to grow this channel and continue to grow the Facebook page and now on Instagram as well. I hope that you'll stick around for the journey. I don't know where this is taking us, but I'm sure excited about it. And I'm sure thrilled and thankful for each and every one of you who has liked these videos, shared these videos, commented on these videos, subscribed to the channel, liked the YouTube page, liked the Facebook page, and followed the Instagram page. Thank you so much. I say it in every video. I'll say it again. You are the best part of this whole thing. Without you, this is pointless. So thank you for sharing along in my journey. I'm excited about the last 10 weeks. I think I'm even more excited about the next 10 weeks and just where that might have us. I just think about what that update might be. Will it be 50 pounds? Will it still be working? What will we have learned from there? So anyway, thanks for sticking with me on this very long-winded video. I'm going to wrap it up, but before I do, I'm going to invite you all to join. We've been doing Friday Night Lives. It's a live stream that I do every Friday night. I put the most work into the Friday Night Lives of any video that I actually do. Just, it's a whole production for one person. But we've got something exciting to share on the stream this week, as we have the last few weeks. But this week, we're going to have two medical professionals. So Angie Vogel and Jenny Hahn, who are weight loss advocates. I'm not sure who holds what title. One is a physician's assistant and one is a nurse practitioner. And they're going to come on and do an interview, and we're going to ask them questions about GLP-1 medications, Mounjaro. But what I'm most excited about talking to them about is the compounded medications, because some of my friends in this community are being forced off of Mounjaro. So it's like, where do you turn? And there's a lot of information out there about compounded medications, about other GLP-1s for weight loss like Wegovy. We're going to ask them all the questions. So if you have questions on those topics, this is where I would give you kind of the call to action to please comment on this video. If you're seeing a short or a reels, comment on those two. I see them all and I respond to all of them when I see them. And let me know what questions you would like to ask of these gals, because they're coming on and they're raring and ready to answer questions, and I'm excited to have them. So please comment with your questions. We will include them in the interview, which is going to take place Thursday night, but it will be streamed on the Friday Night Live of this coming week on Friday night, 9 p.m. Central. I hope you'll join us. Thanks again for sticking with me. I don't normally do these long-winded videos. When I do, I tend to get blasted for them, but who cares? I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks.